Unlocking your potential, or locking it away. Ever feel like you're spinning your wheels? Working hard, but somehow not getting where you're supposed to be? It's a gut-wrenching feeling, isn't it? That sense that you're capable of more, that you should be further along, but something's holding you back. Maybe you've even caught glimpses of it, those nagging doubts, those self-defeating habits. And what's worse, the possibility that the very people around you, maybe even those closest to you, are unknowingly contributing to this drag. For centuries, thinkers have wrestled with this very human predicament, the gap between potential and reality. Enter Stoicism. These weren't just philosophers in ivory towers. They were individuals navigating the complexities of life, from emperors to slaves, all seeking a path to a better existence. And they zeroed in on something crucial: foolishness. Not the lack of intellect, but a way of being that actively undermines us. Over 2,000 years ago, Epictetus, a former slave who became a profound Stoic teacher, stated bluntly, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." That's where the trouble begins. Let's unpack 6 critical signs of this self-imposed foolishness, traits that might be silently eroding your potential and your life. First, the closed mind, refusing to listen, refusing to learn. Imagine a door slammed shut. That's the mind of a fool. Words enter their ears, but wisdom doesn't penetrate. New ideas, dismissed. Why? Pride, ego, the fragile need to always be right. Contrast this with Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, arguably the most powerful man of his time. He wrote in his private journal, "If anyone can show me my error, I will gladly change my ways, for I seek the truth, which never yet hurt anybody." Think about that for a moment. The most powerful person on earth open to correction. Then consider the person you know, or maybe even are, who stubbornly clings to outdated ideas simply to protect a fragile sense of self. It's not just frustrating, it's a tragedy of wasted potential. Second, the thin skin, easily offended. Watch how someone reacts to even the gentlest nudge of criticism. Outrage? Hostility? Instant defensiveness? Red flag. Seneca, another pillar of Stoicism, saw anger as a fundamental weakness. He observed, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." The truly strong person can absorb insults, learn from critiques, and move forward. The fool? They internalize everything as a personal attack. They miss the valuable lesson, the opportunity for growth, and instead, they ignite conflict, burn bridges, and sabotage their own progress. Dealing with someone like this isn't just draining, it's a constant walk on eggshells. Third, the fleeting high, chasing pleasure above purpose. This is the trap of immediate gratification. Fools are slaves to impulse, prioritizing the quick, hit of pleasure over lasting fulfillment. Seneca warned, "The fool's life is empty of gratitude and full of fears. Its course lies wholly toward the future." Think about it. Overeating, overspending, toxic relationships, all driven by the insatiable hunger for the next dopamine rush. They're blind to the fact that real happiness, the deep, enduring kind, comes from discipline, from aligning your actions with your core values. Witnessing this self-destructive cycle isn't just sad, it's a stark reminder of the emptiness of a life devoid of meaning. Fourth, the blame game, always someone else's fault. Accountability, foreign concept to the fool. When things go south, the fault always lies externally. Epictetus cut right to the heart of it. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. The wise understand they can't control everything around them, but they are entirely responsible for their response. Fools, however, are expert finger pointers. This victim mentality isn't just tiresome, it's a prison of their own making, keeping them trapped in cycles of failure and resentment. And being around this negativity, it's like a slow drain on your own energy. Fifth, the endless talker, speaking before thinking. Classic. The fool loves the sound of their own voice. They dominate conversations, interrupt, spew opinions uninformed by reflection. Stoics understood the profound power of silence. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in few words. Words carry weight. Wisdom speaks with intention. Foolishness is just noise." Imagine a leaky faucet. Constant drip, 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 ultimately meaningless. That's the fool's conversation. Constant output, zero substance. It's not just annoying, it's a waste of everyone's time and energy. Sixth, and finally, the fear of the new, resisting change at all costs. Comfort zones become prisons for the foolish. They cling to the familiar, even when it's demonstrably harmful. Stoicism teaches that life is fluid, constantly in motion. Epictetus used a powerful analogy. Life is a game. The dice are constantly being thrown. You can't control the hand you're dealt, but you can control how you play it. Fools, paralyzed by fear of the unknown, they choose stagnation over growth. Watching someone actively sabotage their own evolution is not just frustrating, it's genuinely heartbreaking. So there they are. 6 signs. Refusal to learn, easily offended, chasing fleeting pleasures, blaming others, talking excessively, fearing change. Recognizing these, in others, and more importantly, in yourself, isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. Because, as the Stoics knew, the path to wisdom, to a truly fulfilling life, begins with unflinching self-examination. Remember the core Stoic principle Marcus Aurelius articulated. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. If this resonates, don't just consume it. Share it, discuss it, and most importantly, use it to reshape your own path. Like and subscribe to the Stoicism Voice for more insights to cultivate inner strength and live with purpose. Until next time, stay stoic.